All right, you guys, let's get into it. All right, you guys, so we're gonna hop straight into it, but before we do, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and follow me on all social media platforms. All of that will be in the description box below, or I'll simply put it right here. All right, hopefully that gives you time to go ahead and subscribe, as well as follow your girl. All right, so let's hop straight into it. I want to make this video not too long, but I also want to give you guys some good content. So if you're here and you're wondering, the setup is different. I'm actually sitting down and talking. I want to talk and discuss a few things. Now I know I'm a little late. There's no hoopla around her name at this moment. And as you can tell by the title, y'all know I'm gonna jump into Chloe Bailey. So Chloe Bailey is a up and coming, I guess you would say R&B artist, or just an artist who, I'll just say music artist, who is on the rise. She used to be in a group with her sister, Haley, and they used to perform and do a lot of, you know, side things. They also starred in Blackish, as well as being up under the belts of Beyonce, which everyone loves to throw that out there like that means anything. It means something. It is a major deal because Beyonce is Beyonce, baby, you know what I'm saying? But I hate when they force it a little bit, because that means that now Chloe and Haley as well have to live up to this standard, which could be a good thing and also a bad thing. But we're not here to talk about them as a group. We're here to talk about Chloe. So I know there was a lot of hoopla a few months earlier with Chloe and just her overall sexuality. It all started with the with the Bust It challenge. No, actually it started with the I forgot the name of the challenge. The challenge, dang, I forgot the name of it. But you know, the silhouette, or maybe it was the Bust It challenge first, and then there's the silhouette challenge. That's what it was. And then we slowly start to see the onion peel back all the layers, like when it came down to Chloe. And a lot of us was not ready, i.e. myself, just to be honest. And for those who have followed Chloe's career from the beginning all the way up until, you know, now, have already noticed that she had that in her, that sexuality. She had that sex appeal in her. She was always over the top. Now, to someone who hasn't really followed the career like that, and only seeing snippets and clips of Chloe, it seemed as if she was doing too much. So people like myself or anyone else who wasn't so drawn into the sexuality was, you know, labeled a hater. But I'm here to just give my opinion, else's opinion on why they think she's just this, yes, this goddess, and she's blah blah blah, and she's fearless, and blah 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 blah, all that stuff. So let's start with number one. If you know anything about actors and actresses back in the 50s and 60s, one of the actresses that I would love to compare her to would be Jane Mansfield. And Jane Mansfield was a huge Hollywood star back in the, you know, 60s, and she was this beautiful blonde bombshell, you guys. But one thing about Jane Mansfield was that she was labeled as trying too hard. It's this sexuality. She wanted to be desired. And let's not get it twisted. Every woman in the world wants to be desired. I don't care what nobody say. Every woman in the world wants attention, but it's how you get that attention. And if we can be honest, some women do have to try a little harder for attention, because the world's standard of beauty is, you can't really, you know, put it in a box. It is so undefined, but at the same time, the way the world is now, the way social media is, they try to box females into this one little box and just say that women should be skinny waist, this color, blah blah blah, this type of hair, this type of blah, you know what I'm saying? It's just such in a box. And we're now trying to redefine, you know, what beauty is, but it's kind of hard to kind of push people away from that. So with that being said, she gives a Jane Mansfield vibe, and that's the trying too hard because she wants to be desired. Where there are women who naturally have that sex appeal. And I think people like myself, as well as other people who kind of just fight against, you know, having to see those cringe-worthy videos of Chloe, notice the difference when someone has this natural sex appeal and when someone who's forcing it a little bit. I think for me personally, when it came down to Chloe crying after the type of attention that she got, if you notice, she wasn't crying about people like gawking at her and saying, oh, she's sexy, and you know what I'm saying? Because some women will shy away from that type of attention. Like myself, I'm an introvert, so people are staring and gawking at me, I shy away from that. But the feedback that she got was, oh, she know what she doing and why she blah 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 blah. She didn't like that. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't the fact that she was getting like the wrong type of attention. She wanted the type of attention or the desire from, you know, a certain audience. I'm trying to use my words carefully here. But to those who didn't really take to that type of entertainment that she was displaying, it was kind of hard for us, like a hard pill for her to swallow. And like, well, I see, you know, it's like she's young, so it's like, I see, you know, other women do this all the time, what's the difference? And that's the argument that a lot of people have. Well, what's the difference between her and when Cardi B do it? I'll tell you what the difference is. I'll be more than happy to. The difference between Cardi B, which is back to the Marilyn Monroe explanation. Most Libra women, with Cardi B is a Libra, Queen Naja, she's a Libra. They have this natural sex appeal, and so did Marilyn Monroe. She didn't have to try too hard. It's naturally gonna be there. Even when Cardi B is over the top and loud, you can tell that's genuinely her. Another reason is that when Cardi B came on the scene, she automatically let you know that I'm loud, I'm ratchet, I'm sexy, I'm sexual, I'm a stripper, I'm this, I'm that. She let you know that right away, right off bat. So even if that's something we didn't like, we know that that was something that was true to her. You get what I'm saying? So us watching Chloe transition into even more sexier, because people in the comment section will probably just say, well, she's always been that way. Okay, well, whatever. So I'll say to even more sexual, over the top entertainer, it was kind of hard for us to really digest that type of personality that she was displaying. Now, some of the things that people were saying online was very harsh. I didn't understand why people had to, you know, say some of the things that they said. Only thing that I would probably agree with people when it comes down to Chloe is scale back a little bit, because you're already a beautiful girl. You do not have to go over the top with it. You already know you're beautiful. I don't care what you say. Even, you know what I'm saying, you have to know you're beautiful because you're wearing makeup and you're wearing on certain outfits. You feel it. And even when you talk in your interviews, you say, oh, I don't know, it's just something that takes over me. I just feel like at this point, Chloe can go to the altar in church with the stripper uniform, dance, twerk on the pastor, twerk on the pews, and people will be like, yes, she's doing it for Jesus. Yes, y'all just hating. And it's like, no, we're not hating this. We just wasn't expecting for her to do that in the church house, okay? Just to throw a little bit of comedy in there, but that's just my little tidbit on that. I didn't want to make this video too long. If you want me to dive deeper in it, I can definitely go deep, especially talking about being desired, Jane Mansfield, and how Jane Mansfield demanded attention and she was over the top and aggressive versus Marilyn Monroe, who already had that natural sex appeal, that cute, coy shyness. And sometimes women don't understand this power in just being cute and shy and coy and just like you know, just sexy, like, hi, you know, versus, yes, hi, I'm Chloe, I'm sucking on a lollipop. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, guys, it's cringy, and I think she know that it was cringy. I don't know who told her to take it down, but I'm glad she took it down, because it's like, if you compare yourself far as the beauty standards and far as what men like, you're already there, baby girl. And I know, again, beauty come in different shape and sizes, but according to today's young people standards or young men standards, skinny waist, thick thighs, full lips, nice brown, light, or whatever skin, you know what I'm saying? Natural, you know, you have that already. And some other people struggle with other things. You get what I'm saying? Not to be a hater or whatever like that, but you know you look good, girl. I just really be wanting to say that sometimes. It's like, girl, who are you really comparing yourself to? Because if you are comparing yourself to the average girl like myself, or to, if we compare you to other average women out there who ain't got all of that you got, or somebody who's shaped like a football player or like they daddy, comparing to you, you know most men are gonna flock to you. You can't deny that. You can't say you don't get it. You can't say it doesn't make sense. You can't say you always thought you were ugly. And I'm gonna be honest, Chloe did look kind of weird. I don't want to say weird, but you know, she wasn't the prettiest. She definitely grew into her looks, but it's like, ever since you grew into your looks, I'm pretty sure you know you look beautiful. So anyway, that's my little tidbit. If y'all want me to dive deeper into it, I will make a part 2. But we are going on 12 minutes in this video, so I'm going to close out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check y'all in the next video. Let me know if y'all want me to do some more sitting down in the chat. Love you guys. Bye.